And hit the button.
Hitting the button.
I'm Jen Page.
And I'm John Curtis.
And we're
two nerds in a garage.
I think we need like a little effect that gives us a ding.
I'm down because I'm tired of using.
Hello. Good morning, nerds.
What up, nerds?
Thank you for coming back and joining us.
It's been a little while, a little more than a week.
I'm trying to figure out how to work all these things at once. We'll see if that works.
Welcome to our new day.
New day,
It's a new
Saturday.
day with new features.
Look, we're actually live. I wanted to check that it worked, and it worked. Woohoo! Sharing with our friends.
I was going to say, who's going to say hello to us so we can test a feature? And we have hellos.
Well, what do you know? Hi, Coop.
Hello,
like
Mr.
that.
Cooper. Ooh.
Oh, guess what? Coop, our nerdy friend Coop sent us a present.
So it's great that he was the first one to say hello.
Yes.
So now that we can show what he sent us.
I opened the lid, but we have not seen what's inside yet, Coop. So let's check it out.
Oh, I'm excited. What if it's a plastic turd? That would be a great troll.
I should have opened it so we could have had it. But look, can you see through the package?
Popcorn salt.
We are obsessed.
Yes.
How many shows did we do on popcorn salt?
A lot. So thank you, Mr. Cooper, for the popcorn salt.
We'll look at all that later when I'm not on air being obnoxious with wrappings and stuff.
Yes.
Good morning, Maria, Dr. Barton.
I will not. Yes, my sister, Dr. Barton.
So that means we're working on the YouTubes because they're tweeting us or talking to us from the YouTubes.
That's true. That's
you
true.
don't understand. We're so excited about StreamYard and like all the
It's streamlined all of our talks with you guys via Facebook and YouTube.
Awesome.
We see it all in one place.
Yep.
So come at us. Oh, it means we have to share the Facebooks.
I did.
Oh, great. If you're watching, share us on Facebook.
So what's up? Harleen Silva. I guess it's working because
Hello, Harley.
she's in there getting beautified and watching us. So y'all, I finally did it. I finally watched Top Gun.
Yeah! Oh, it was so great.
Was
Was
it?
the actual experience of watching Top Gun with her was great. The movie, it's the movie, whatever.
Yeah. It didn't make a lot of sense in parts. Like it just kept jumping time, or we were just supposed to assume certain things. And then okay, I knew before watching that Goose dies. I knew it. It was a spoiler already. But I expected some kind of like epic, sad moment. It was just like, okay, so he's dead. So what are we gonna do now?
What are you talking about? It was shocking.
It was not. It was like he died.
It comes out of the north. You had no idea it was going to happen.
He gets hit and he gets hurt in one scene. The next scene, someone's walking into Tom Cruise going, yeah, so he's dead. So now what? Basically, like,
yeah,
you'll be fine. No, there was no like, oh my God, he's dead. And like emotional moment.
Everyone had their moment of this.
Oh God. If you're
Even Val Kilmer.
If you're listening to the podcast, you just missed the worst acting John's ever done.
Wait, okay. But if you've forgotten, I'm going to remind you right now, Val Kilmer had time on screen doing this.
Lots of really bad facial
Everybody
movements.
likes Goose.
Oh my God.
It was great.
Good morning, Augustine. And Rita. Good morning, guys.
Car Ramrod.
Tom Cruise was still completely magnetic. You could see why he became a movie star. I thought that Goose, what's his name? Anthony Edwards.
Yes.
I thought he was fantastic.
Yes.
Most of the people though were just
Look, now you know where this comes from, okay?
Oh God.
High-fiving.
Oh God. Oh God.
Yeah, I feel the need for speed.
Our podcast listeners are lucky they don't have to see the things our YouTube and Facebook
Yeah,
people
but
have
they
to
heard
watch.
it. Come on, it's cultural phenomenon. There's so much stuff that came out of Top Gun that you need to know about, like naked volleyball playing. Oh.
We also tried to watch Eurovision on Netflix. Did we get 15 minutes?
We didn't. We tried. We really wanted to.
I love Rachel McAdams so much.
Will Ferrell, I love. You not so much, but I do. I really tried. I really wanted to like it.
It was weird.
What are the best movies you've seen in quarantine so far?
In quarantine, you know,
Yes.
I would say shows popped to mind more.
No.
I know. I'm saying like movies are really popping in. Like, oh my gosh, that's the movie I first saw in quarantine because, maybe My Spy because
My Spy was
more
great.
fun than I expected.
This is the best thing about quarantine, if that can be said with a straight face. Movies you wouldn't normally watch. Would we have ever said, let's go out and buy some popcorn and watch My Spy?
No,
Ever.
we never went to the theater and see it.
Ever.
But then after we watched it, I was disappointed we didn't wait because now it's at drive-ins. I'm like, oh, we could have saw it at the drive-in.
We still need to go to a drive-in in this quarantine. But My Spy totally blew us away.
Okay, let's not blow it out of proportion.
Okay,
it was
you're right.
better than we thought.
Let me bring it
cute.
from a 10 down to a 7.
That's how bad the movies, like how lack of movies we have that you're like super excited over
Yeah.
My Spy. Have you guys seen anything, watched anything on
Let's see. Let's throw up some comments.
on the YouTubes, on the Twitters, on the Netflixes, on the Amazons? Harleen says, I watched The Kitchen. You wanted to watch The Kitchen.
I did. I will. I want to watch it now. But I'm sorry, Rita here. Can you throw that up? She's happy about the shirtless volleyball as well.
Wow, it was a sight to behold. But I will say, at least they were sexualizing the men and not the women for once.
Hey, that's right.
So there you go.
You've heard the whole. We didn't talk about this when we were watching. There's a whole fan theory about it just being a huge movie about being gay.
Ah,
Like
I would
if
appreciate
you
it
see
more.
some of the stuff that like they.
I
just.
Augustine says he watched Hotel Mumbai and he has a sad face.
Why is that
Was
familiar?
it good?
Hotel
Was
Mumbai.
it not good?
What's that about? I forget. I mean, I don't
know,
remember.
but also there's a new movie with Charlize Theron based on a comic book or something. It just came out on Netflix. We have to watch that, I guess.
I want to see.
Oh, we have a gift that came from our nerd viewer, Brian McKee.
Who
our lovely famous.
runs Celtic Storm Design. If you want anything made personally,
he makes things.
he makes stuff.
It's
So if you're like,
insane.
I want my own personalized wand. Talk to the guy.
Or you want your own personalized giant Rebel Alliance wooden wall.
Backdrop.
He'll do anything. He makes these Viking chairs. Like, it's just incredible.
Celtic Storm Design. Amazing.
Hoggy says it's terrorist attacks. Whole time Mumbai is a terrorist. Okay, so
Okay.
this, I'm gonna try not to be too rattly with the paper.
Okay.
This was handmade for you by Brian.
What?
Nerd Brian. He handmade this.
Holy. Oh my God.
So it's like this, like a giant wooden beer stein kind of thing. You know how much iced coffee you could put in there?
Oh my God. This is amazing. Go ahead. Talk real quick.
No, don't do that. You're
Why?
gonna make a mess. Oh, okay. So just so you guys know, oh my gosh, we have a rule in the studio now. Brian McKee's gonna love this. We have a rule in the studio that he's not allowed to have cups out here that don't have lids because he had coffee spills on my beautiful desk.
Wench, what say you? I drink coffee wherever I want. I'm really sorry. Can I have this here?
Okay. And one final present. This is from me. I wanted to get you something sort of for our new Saturday. And because I love you.
Nude Saturday?
The nude Saturdays later. Harleen, close your ears.
Wow.
Anyway, I got this for you. No, look at this side.
Oh my God. It actually says our gamer tags LA Rand and Luminave.
I had to put you in like Han Solo type gear because the Luke gear didn't look as cool.
If there was one thing that was going to beat this amazing thing today, I'll go half and half.
No. You're going to spill coffee and it's going to stress me out.
All right.
Just drink out of your giant stein.
This is amazing. I love you. Thank you.
I thought it was pretty cool. I got one for me too, so we can use them on the show and be all twinsies and dorky and make everybody sick.
Okay, cool.
Harleen says, I'm uncomfy.
Hey, Jimmy's here.
Jimmy, good morning. That is a boss mug.
It is.
And Augie says John always makes a mess.
How do you know? Actually, he does know. Ah, got me there. Okay.
I want to share something fun with you guys because we want to start doing a happy nerd clip of the week. So if you guys find something nerdy during the week
Send it to us.
that makes you happy or makes you laugh or makes you like cry, but like happy cries.
Yeah.
We want those nerdy clips, but not like just regular stuff. Like it should be nerd related. I'm
Right.
going to show you one of my favorites from the last 2 weeks. So let's see if I can get this to work with my new like found
Technology.
tech. Yeah, because I have to run all the tech myself, even though it's mostly easy and then sometimes it's not. Okay, here we go. Let's see. I'm gonna
Funny comments we got to get back
go.
to.
We're gonna go here, and then I'm gonna go here, and then I'm gonna go here.
Y'all have a crowd playing D&D?
Oh, and I brought it too.
I fucking just did right now.
See, everyone that has ever impacted you
Oh my god.
has built you in your growth, and you know it.
Y'all have
The
a
best part is what he says up here. So I'm gonna see if I can make it bigger here. He says, "My friends and I finished a 6 months long D&D campaign, and the ending of it got me in tears. I'm surprised I survived, but the outcome of some of the other characters was something else. I bet this happened to the Critical Role crew at one point. Hashtag Dungeons and Dragons. Hashtag crying. Brian Collins, you've totally made." When I watched it, I watched it so many times.
Yeah, it's great.
And then I followed him, and
You become so invested with the characters when you play a good campaign.
I mean, ask you about that.
The guys and I can attest to it. We had these characters for years. And when I was DMing, I'd throw all the dice out in front of everyone. So
Mhm.
whatever happens, happens. And you were legit scared when you were in a big fight. Like you're like, I do not want to lose this guy. I don't want to die. You're saying essentially, I don't want to die because it's part of you, this character. It's amazing.
I can kind of get it because I did a little bit of the sort of role play stuff in message boards with the Hogwarts school, but
No, it's not the
but
same.
to me it's weird. Like I guess because I'm more of a shy person. Like I don't even like playing that game Quelf. We used to play this game Quelf with all the grown up friends.
You can't. There's no.
I'm just gonna.
Okay.
My point is, yeah, he just never lets me say things, and you guys get to witness this. I love it. My point is, like we all as adults to be just friends, but I always felt stupid just playing Quelf.
Right.
So to get into this sort of like world of like, I don't know. I feel like it's so embarrassingly nerdy.
It's, you know what? We need to try it. We need to do it. We're still in quarantine. Well, why not?
Why not? Because of all the reasons I just said.
Oh yeah. So Harley goes, I'm uncomfy.
I wish I could rewind. I wish I could rewind the show
Oh wait. Yeah. Okay.
that we were doing while we're doing it because
Well,
How
you
many
said it
times-
so naturally. I didn't think you were actually quoting from someone.
I put the quote up on the screen.
Well, I didn't see it.
Because you don't pay attention. Okay. Oh, so I have this other thing I want to share because I don't know how many of you guys saw. I posted on our Instagram, but my favorite meme of 2020 so far, I don't know if it's even really a meme. It's more of a post on Instagram, but it's my favorite so far. Okay, let's see if I can do this again. This is getting to
It was
be a
pretty
little.
seamless last time.
Yeah, was it? Because I'm getting a little confused here. Okay, so I guess if I go here, it should, in theory, be on the screen. It is. So from Chantel KC, my conspiracy theory is that time travel is real and someone keeps trying to fix 2020 by changing something, but every time they do, they unwittingly make it worse. Like, how else do you explain the sudden disappearance of murder hornets? They saved us from those, but at what cost?
It's true.
I cried when I first read that, like laughing, because it just suddenly 2020 made so much sense.
Yeah.
And then
Like, oh my God, murder hornets are the worst thing in the world.
well, like, right. But then what happens? They get those, they fix those, and then suddenly freaking Kanye is announcing his, run for presidency. And now they're like trying to scramble. I'm like, guys, stop trying to fix it.
Give us murder hornets
No,
again.
you're making it worse. Just stop. We appreciate the effort.
Let Marty have the almanac for the love of God.
But anyway, I wanted you guys to get your phones out because that made me think of a fun way to do a text game this time. Get your phone out.
Get my phone out.
And so we're going to just do 2020 will, and then use your middle button to see what you come up with.
Okay.
2020 will.
We're using our intuitive text, the middle button.
Middle button. And then Brian Coop says, Augie, you should do a podcast. And then two nerds in a bar. Oh my gosh, they would argue more than he and I do, I think. All right, you guys got your middle buttons?
I got a good one.
Okay, what is
Because
yours?
it's sexual.
Okay. Hi, Mama Curtis.
God. 2020 will have a good night, baby. And I'll see you tomorrow night.
Wait. No.
What?
Give me that. 2020 will have a good night, baby, and I'll see you tomorrow night. So basically, you're like, you're out. You'll see me tomorrow night because you're having a good night tonight.
No, I'm having a good
now
night,
we're
baby.
arguing. Nope. Nope. You're dead. Maria, 2020 will have been the same for a while, but I still can't love them both, so I can get them a job. Thank you, so you know.
Weird, but okay.
Mine is, which I did mine ahead of time just to make sure it was going to work, and it's actually pretty kind of, you'll appreciate it, as well as Chimmy, you'll appreciate this. 2020 will be a great time to get your film made in the next few days, and then you can do it for you to get away from the makers of Realm Royale.
That literally popped up on your...
2020 will be a great time to get your film made in the next few days, and then you can go do it for you to get away from the makers of Realm Royale.
Yeah, that's a legit
So now
text you could have sent to me.
I could have, yeah. Well, to me, even like stop freaking playing video games and go make your damn movie.
You know what? That's a great little segue into
Into
some great video games that I've been playing in quarantine. $9.99 on PS4 on the PS Store. Okay, Middle Earth.
yeah.
Yes.
Well, what I like about this game, which I don't know what it's about, I just know that he's not yelling and screaming and cursing. So
yeah, I'm
I
not
like
getting
it.
into any shouting matches with 12-year-olds, so that's healthy.
Yeah, Chris, we like to zoom out to thumbnail screen too. That's StreamYard. It's streamlining things.
Mhm.
Anybody else got any 2020s? 2020 will with your middle text predicting. I think they're so fun. So while we wait for them to give us more 2020s,
I have a question for you.
Okay.
Would Captain America bring you back to playing Fortnite?
Oh, well, I mean, I did go back for a while to play Star Wars, but that was
Yeah.
because they had lightsabers.
Well, Captain America's got his shield.
So what do I get to have the shield?
Yeah, I think I haven't played it yet. It just they were advertising it. I'm guessing you can block everyone's fire with the shield.
If you can do that, I might be curious to try it.
Yes, downloading today.
But then how do you so you
Exactly. Let's find out.
yeah, I don't know. Okay, so this week's main
Augustine, damn it. Because
What?
John's not listening.
yeah.
Just go.
So this week we're talking about the shows that we loved the shows, but we wanted to rewrite the endings because they
Yes.
were just a letdown and a disappointment.
What prompted this?
Oh, what prompted this was that's funny because that's my first show. I had finished binging Family Ties,
Oh, that's right.
and he was like, "Let me know when the last one is." So he came in and watched the last Family Ties with me, and it ended, and he just was like, just deadpan, like shock, just like that. That's how they ended this.
So we got reinvested. We're old enough to have loved the show the first time it came around, but as kids, essentially, right?
Mhm.
So we're rewatching it, and it holds up. The show holds up. It's somehow topical. You know, it's like touching
I
on
loved it.
issues
I'm sad it's
that
over.
are which is sad that it's topical today.
Yeah.
But anyway, great show. And we get to the last episode, and it's a fight between him and his mom.
Well, and the whole thing was that like
That's the send off.
I was going to say Marty McFly.
Yeah. Thank you, Michael J. Fox, for everything you've given us.
That Alex was going to go off and have his dream job in New York, and Mom was feeling hurt that he was leaving. John didn't like that. But what kind of was the letdown, though, was that at the end, it basically was a group hug.
Yeah.
It was like a family group
But there's
hug.
no every year that show was on, they have a flashback episode highlighting every single character. And in the final show of the whole series run, it's a fight between Mom and Michael J. Fox, and no one else gets a good send-off. Pew 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 pew
Well,
pew pew pew
everybody
pew
had their
pew.
goodbyes with Michael J. Fox's character. They're like solo goodbyes. But I get it. Like, yeah, we're used to really big epic endings, which brought us to this
Topic.
But before we do, I want to get Coop's 2020. 2020, will you come home and Jenny is still alive in your life and you'll have a good night?
God,
First
Coop,
of all,
I
why are
don't
you guys
know.
both having good nights.
Okay. First of all, we established last week that keep it up because I gotta read this.
Okay.
Coops, intuitive texts are all drunk texts. I'm going to read this right now, and this could totally work. 2020, will you come home and Jeannie's still alive in your life? Will you come have a good night?
Coop, the bar's not even open. What are you doing? Get off the
He's got his
sauce.
tiki nights, man. The guy does Tiki Tuesdays, and he throws a hell of a party.
Augie likes your shirt, by the way.
Boom. Thank you, Dr. Barton.
So,
My sister
what is
gave me
one
this.
of the shows that you had on your list?
I started with another 80s show, and I know we wanted to keep it fresh, but it's one of the most it's a bigger show from the 80s. Cheers.
I don't remember the ending.
Okay, so in the ending, you realize Cheers was split up in two eras, the Diane era and the Kirstie Alley era, right?
Okay.
You remember that, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So at the very end, at the series end, Diane comes back and she's like, let's run away together because we've always loved each other. And Sam gets on a plane with her and then realizes that's a huge mistake. My love is back at the bar. My love is the bar. My love is Kirstie Alley. And he goes back. Okay. That's the ending of
I
Cheers.
remember that. I got a little bit of sick to my stomach when you said it.
I hated it because I was team Diane the whole way.
Oh, so you wanted him to actually leave with her?
Not necessarily. This whole exercise is us rewriting the ends of these shows that we loved exactly as we wanted them. I wanted Diane to come back, have them fall in love and get together again, and have her just live with him while they run the bar and everyone is still in their
So
lives.
you wanted
and
the woman to
Kirstie
give
Alley
up
leaves.
her career so the man could have his
No,
career.
she could have her career. I think she was acting or something, and it's you know what? It's just what do you have?
I have Dexter.
Okay.
I didn't fully hate the ending to Dexter, but it was a little bit of a letdown.
We should say this is a spoiler
Oh, God,
for
all of it.
every show that we're going to talk about.
So Dexter, it was just like you watch this whole time become this sort of like superhero in a way.
Yeah.
Anti-hero. I don't know.
Yeah.
But then it's like, oh, he survives this epic storm and goes and becomes like what a axe person, like what do they
Yeah.
call it, a woodsman,
Yeah. Lumberjack.
lumberjack.
Yeah. And he didn't get to keep his kid, right?
I don't think he left everything behind.
So wasn't the motivating factor for his whole character through the entire series pretty much was the kid, right? He did everything.
No,
Well,
no, he didn't have a kid until like later.
right. But I mean, I'm saying up until he had a kid until after that.
Everything in the
I
series
didn't like the ending
was that
either.
he was taught to, if he's going to kill, he should kill bad people.
Yeah.
That's all.
I know.
Anyway, what's your next one?
Next one is Game of Thrones.
That was mine too. I was going to do it last because there's so much, but yeah.
But this is to say, there's a caveat here. I was okay with the ending they gave us because they had an impossible task.
It wasn't that hard. Don't give Bran the freaking crown. Give Jon the crown. Done.
I disagree.
How could you possibly disagree with that?
I disagree in that I think Bran was a good guy.
Give anybody the crown but Bran. He was a freaking tiny side character the
Jon
whole
Snow
time.
had been saying the whole time that he wasn't a leader of nations.
But he proved over and over he was.
He was a leader of men in battle.
Also, I
Help me out.
would have been fine had he killed Daenerys and that was the end. God black done. I actually would have been okay with that.
No, because
I didn't like that he was in a stupid jail thing.
Nope,
I didn't like that they
nope.
sent him up
That
over
is-
the wall.
What you're saying is stupid and wrong.
I am not okay with that.
This
ending.
is why if it would have gone to black after he killed Daenerys, everyone would have just stormed the gates and just we want an ending. You gave us nothing. How could you even say that? You know, millions of people would be like, "That's the ending. We don't know what happens to anyone."
You know, I hate when shows tell us what happens to everybody. Let us end with our imagination. Okay, I'm gonna tell you. For example, on my list is Weeds.
Okay, I didn't see that.
Okay, so you have this great show. It ends, and then they do this like, here's what happens in the future. I think Gilmore Girls might have done it too. Like, I don't like that. Like, don't leave my imagination to the end. Just give me a solid ending. And Weeds was really disappointing because it was something like she sells all her giant pot empire to like Starbucks or something. Just
What?
yeah,
That sounds
I
amazing.
may be wrong, but
Listen, this is why you're wrong because 6 Feet Under. Did you watch it?
I loved 6 Feet Under.
And the ending was one of the best endings I've ever seen in
Remind
my
me of
life.
the ending.
They go in the future and shows you what happened. They show you what happened to everyone to the song sung by Sia. And they just this montage of everyone growing older. And by the end, you're weeping. And I remember it vividly. Who I was with, when it happened.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. You want to cut to some people real quick?
I'm waiting for him to.
Oh my God! I don't like that new feature. I don't. Okay, first of all, I don't like that feature.
Maria says, I think we're about to witness a murder live on YouTube.
So if that's allowed, I should have the power to do that too.
Well, talk to
There's
StreamYard.
there's no equal
Here,
rights in
should
this
I
show.
I'll put on our StreamYard list. Guests can put up banners.
Thank you. That is tyrannical. We cannot
Although
have
he
that.
already has his hand on the
You should tell the
buttons.
people listening to the podcast and I have the pleasure of seeing what you just did.
They did see it.
Oh, the podcast?
Oh, the people on the
Ooh,
podcast.
I sense John just got Yahoo.
Oh, yes, podcast listeners. Our new feature on StreamYard, you should watch us live because I get to put up all kinds of things up there. Like what I just put was John is wrong again.
No likey. Anyone have chiming in about
what's another one you have?
okay. Modern Family. Did not like it.
I thought Modern Family wrapped it up nicely.
Really? What happened?
Well, everybody kind of got the thing they needed to get.
Oh, like name one thing.
What do you say? Because it's not like
Memorable
no,
at all?
You can't do that because my brain doesn't remember anything.
We remember the things that are really great. Did Modern Family deserve that send off? No.
What are you gonna do? It's a sitcom.
Anything big and momentous.
Okay, the guys got their new baby.
or flashback into the future or flash forward.
No
sorry.
flash forward. I'm so glad they didn't do that.
I would have
They
I would
got-
have appreciated that better than what they gave us, which was
Didn't
another
the guys get their
mediocre episode.
All right.
What? Didn't the guys get what?
They got their new baby. I think the kids all basically they got their own houses and moved out and like everybody's moving on with their lives. I do like the giant beer mug, the giant beer stein. Especially because it blocks your face when you're
So you're
doing
saying
evil eyes.
that series finale was as good as a
I'm not saying it
season
was-
7 mid-season episode.
No, but I'm not disappointed. I didn't hate the ending.
Okay.
One of my other ones I have is the original Roseanne. I love the original Roseanne. I used to watch it all the time.
How did it end?
They ended with them winning the lottery.
Ah.
It was super hokey.
Well, that sounds like something you like.
No,
You didn't
I
like
didn't
it?
like it. It was too
Oh.
hokey.
So how would you
But
rewrite
I
it?
do like it's sort of with the same way with Will and Grace, where they went and did a flash forward and it was terrible. When Will and Grace came back, they acted like that never happened. They even had a joke of like, "Huh, did you have kids?" You know, like that kind of like.
There are people that are really pissed off about endings like that because it invalidates the whole show. Star Trek Enterprise, I think, aired for 4 years. And at the end of it, it was a holographic exercise. Like their whole existence was just like,
Oh, I would have been so mad.
yeah. What do you think of that?
Oh, thank you. I'll never watch that.
Um,
Coop had to mute down the sound because he didn't want to hear Modern Family spoilers. Catch up.
yeah, I apologize. But I gave the spoiler warning.
Maria's telling him we're on to Star Trek now. Thank you. I appreciate this. This is good.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
We'll
Oh,
name the show.
we
If you
have-
want to mute for a second.
We have a wonderful internet community.
Do you have another
I do.
show?
Smallville.
You know, I loved Smallville's first few seasons and then I lost interest. So I don't even know how it ended.
I agree. I didn't follow it as strongly as when I first started watching it. When I first started watching it, wow, it was the best thing ever.
yeah.
And then I'd pick it up every now and then. But then I specifically came back for the finale,
Yeah.
and it was just like you never get to see Tom Welling fulfill his destiny as Superman. Like there was a brief hint with him pulling open his shirt, and then that was it.
Well, I mean, I didn't watch that far, but I could see how that would be like a good, like, now we're on to the next chapter kind of thing.
Give him like one good like episode, even especially if it's the series finale, being Superman. Like, okay, this is the life I'm gonna lead. This is why I can't get into Gotham. Is it still on Gotham?
I don't
On
know.
Fox?
I couldn't get into Gotham.
Because they're never gonna show him as Batman.
And they shouldn't. Gotham is forcing all the characters together in a way that doesn't make sense to me, and I don't like it.
I can see that. Yeah.
All right, another show I have is True Blood. Did you watch True Blood?
Not to the end.
I was a very big True Blood. It was like a guilty pleasure True Blood. I watched every episode till the end. And part of the whole thing of True Blood, if you remember, was Bill and Suki's relationship.
I do like her name. Suki.
So they had this whole epic love romance, and in the end, he basically was like, "Here, you got to kill me so we can end it." And she kills him, and it's over. I was so mad. I was so incredibly angry at that ending.
Wait, who did she end up with? The vampire or the?
She kills Bill. She kills the vampire.
So who she ended up with?
I don't remember. I can't remember now.
Oh, wow. I mean, if you can't remember a series finale, then
I remember like
I think
I
that's
think
a
it was
failure.
a flash forward where she was pregnant and like just. I hate flash forwards.
that's it.
Maria says, "I hate that I was a fan of True Blood."
Yeah.
It was really kind of like vampire porn. I mean, it really was. It was.
And not in the Vampire Diaries way.
Wait.
I have one more.
Oh, you?
Well, I wanted to see what everyone thought of the Seinfeld ending.
I'm torn on it because
Yeah,
part
I
of
was
it is
too.
like it makes sense. They're all jerks. They end up in jail.
Yeah. And we remember it. So there is that.
Yeah. Because how else are you going to end it?
But it leaves a bad taste in my mouth because I want to see something a little bit better happen than just jail time.
But doesn't that make sense for a show that's about nothing?
Yeah, it does. Okay, I take it off.
Are
the
we
board.
missing any guys? Are there any shows we're forgetting where you just loved the show but hated the ending?
Series finale?
Maria did mention earlier on that the episode where Alex is in therapy after his friend's death is the best episode of television history. Did you watch that? It was kind of like a play.
What were we talking about?
Family Ties. Alex.
Oh, well, episode.
So it was like it was a 2-episode parter. It was done like a play.
I feel like you were talking about
like-
this when it happened.
Well, I didn't like it. That's what
Oh.
my point is. Like,
So Dr. Barton's an idiot.
no, I could see why she loved it though, because it was powerful, but I think it was done so much like a play that I couldn't really get into it. Maria says Friends ended perfectly.
Yeah, it's okay.
Here's the thing. I think a lot of people hated how Friends ended. I liked it. Everybody who needed to get together and do their thing together got together.
Yeah.
I was fine with it.
And it was so nebulous for Joey that he got his own spinoff for 2 seasons. So voila.
Okay. Is that all yours?
That's all mine.
Good. Because now we get to get into your favorite part of the show.
What's that?
This is the name he used
Nerd news.
Yes. Got a lot of nerd news. It's been a while since we talked to you guys. And a lot of stuff's happened. I had to drop stuff off of nerd news.
All right, well, get started.
Okay. The Wonder Years is being rebooted
Okay.
with Black Family.
Okay. So is it the same time frame?
I think yes. I
If
think
it's not
they're-
the same time frame, I'm gonna not.
Well,
be
I
happy.
think you know how they flashback, but they're talking
No.
from a current.
right, but
Right.
Wonder Years is always in the past.
Yes, they're going back to Mobile, Alabama. In the
Oh,
past, yes.
okay.
Mhm.
That could be good. Do we know who's
Yes.
starring in it yet?
No, but it's being executive produced by Lee Daniels.
Okay.
So,
It's gonna be very probably really over dramatic.
well, I mean,
There was something about Wonder Years that worked is it was so simple. It
Yeah.
wasn't super dramatic. It had funny moments, but it wasn't comedy.
okay.
It was just like this slice of life.
I think it's going to be the same thing.
I hope so.
Wonderful.
Wonderful Wonder Years. Augie's laughing at your your nerd news. Is this the first time you've heard it, Augie? First time you heard nerd news?
Oh, really, Augustine? You're in for a treat.
This is the name he used
So for those of you who weren't with us when this all happened, John Curtis did that without music. He thought it was hilarious. So Chris Edgar put music to it, which actually made it tolerable hilarious, but it's still atrocious. But
Oh, don't make
it's
me do
also
it again.
hilarious, so
Yes.
we keep it up. So 30 Rock is having a one-time episode this
What?
Thursday.
What?
Yes, everybody's
How
back.
did that show end?
I don't remember, but
Bad
I think I
ending.
remember being a disappointed maybe.
Yeah.
I loved 30 Rock though.
I liked it.
I'm very excited.
How in the hell are they doing a one-off?
They're just doing a one episode. They're coming back for one episode.
And
There was a
they're all
clip-
grown up?
There's a there's a clip of Tina Fey with a mask on, and she's yelling at a guy for not wearing his mask, and then he's like, "But I already had corona. I was going to donate antibodies." Like, it's perfect.
Wait,
30
what is
Rock.
Oh, 30 Rock.
What were you thinking?
Third Rock from the Sun.
I loved Third Rock from the Sun too.
It's
I
funny,
don't
but-
remember how they ended.
Okay, 30 Rock doing a one-off. Why is that less of a moment? Okay, that's nice.
You're getting some compliments on your nerd news that I shouldn't even tell you about.
Yes, like what?
Sounds like something out of a Trey Parker and Matt Stone creation. Yeah, that little jingle is pretty awesome. I love that
Booyah.
it sounds out of the 80s. Don't encourage this
Thank
behavior.
you.
Just don't.
More to come.
What's next on your nerd news list?
Okay. We had this huge midweek discussion because we don't like telling each other stuff sometimes because we want to save it for the show. So this one time I came to her and I'm like, oh my God, I just heard the biggest nerd news. And she's like, oh, I just heard the biggest nerd news too. And it wasn't the same thing. We thought it was the same thing, but it wasn't. So your nerd news,
It's over. It's off the table.
Okay.
Let's talk about it.
my nerd news, drum roll please. Beverly Hills Cop 4 / Bad Boys crossover. Oh, woo!
I don't know how I feel about that.
What? How can you not think that's the greatest thing in the world?
I don't know how I feel about that.
What?
First off, they're two different genres. They're both cops, yes, but one is like a sort of drama buddy cop movie, and then one is a comedy cop movie that's not a buddy cop movie because he doesn't have any buddies. We already had that discussion episodes ago. I don't know. I'm not excited for that. Sorry.
How can you not be just excited for those guys all getting together? And how can you say that there's comedic elements in both and then
I think
it's just a
too
cop
much.
drama?
You're forcing too much in it.
I will pay for her ticket and my ticket. I'll see it alone.
What? So you're gonna pay for my ticket?
Yeah, it's a stupid thing I said. I'm gonna do
But
it.
then you're gonna go by yourself.
Sure.
So you're just gonna waste the money.
Yeah, no, I'm contributing to
Okay.
something good.
Let's face it. I'm gonna go if it comes
Okay.
out.
What
How am I not gonna
do
see
you
that?
guys think?
It's gonna make $1 bazillion.
Yeah. Thank you.
Maria says, "Yeah, I'll watch that." Totes.
Thank you.
I have a weird piece of nerd news.
What?
I want to see if I have an article for it up. I do. So you guys got to see this photo. Go away. Okay, let's
right.
show you this.
Let's see it.
AI robot named Erica was cast in the lead role of a $70 million sci-fi film.
Would smash.
Why does everything with women come down to if a guy would have sex with her or not? The crazy thing is, like, can you imagine if like you're an actor? Are you okay with the fact that this robot is paid $70 million?
No, the film is 70 million. The robot's not getting paid. Thank
the
you.
people who
I will
made-
buy
The
circuitry.
people who made the robot are getting paid a lot of money.
Yeah. Okay.
They're all excited about it. Like they're all proud of this. I think it's weird. I'm curious to what the movie's going to be and how it's going to work. And it's going to make $1 bazillion because everybody's going to be curious.
Yeah. I think it's going to be just a passing
I was
thing.
going to say, he's like a one-off.
Yeah. Remember when CGI, like all CGI characters were a thing? That one Final Fantasy movie came out and, oh, everyone's in CGI. This is going to take jobs away from actors. And nothing happened. It's fine. We're fine.
We're fine.
We're fine.
We have COVID to take our jobs away. It's all fine. What's your next thing?
Let's see. Nicolas Cage is playing. Did we talk about this?
No.
He's playing. Joe Exotic.
Oh, we did talk about
Yeah.
this.
Okay, we did. Okay,
Another
never mind.
show.
Oh,
Do not approve.
Fallout. Fallout, the game.
Okay.
Are you familiar with Fallout?
Only from the clothes they sell at Hot Topic.
Okay.
It's
Good Lord.
like a
Anyway.
little blonde kid with the blue shirt.
Huge gaming series,
Uh-huh.
and it's amazing. I played Fallout forever.
Okay.
A series,
A TV show?
TV show coming to Amazon Prime.
Is it
So-
animated?
I don't know. No, it's going to be live action. I'm pretty sure because it's from the showrunners of Westworld. Ooh,
So it's going to be very confusing and hard to understand.
you love Westworld, except for the
I
very
never
last.
loved Westworld. I watched Westworld because you loved Westworld.
What?
I was like,
This is news to
mildly
me.
entertained. It's not. I used to say this every time. I would say I'm only watching this because you like it. It was so confusing and bizarre, especially like we didn't even finish. We didn't even watch the end of season 2, and we haven't watched it all of season 3. So you must not have loved Westworld.
All right. Put up the thing, John Ryan again.
Did you hear the news that Margot Robbie is going to be a female lead of the next Pirates of Caribbean?
I did.
I'm on the fence. Margot Robbie would be fun to watch. Pirates of the Caribbean only exists because of Johnny Depp. So
Oh, come on. He's run that.
Yeah, but he made Pirates of the Caribbean would have been nothing without Captain Jack. That is why I loved Pirates of the Caribbean.
Well, maybe she's going to bring a Captain Jack-esque type experience to Pirates.
She's going to bring a Harley Quinn experience.
Maybe that's what people want to see.
That's not what I want to see.
That's what I want to see.
Sean is wrong again.
Oh, no.
Maria does also worry about the crossovers. Thank you very much.
What is this with Assassin's Creed? Can you pop that up?
Maria said, so is Assassin's Creed with Fassbender good? I know that's based on a game.
No, it's sorely disappointing. Thank you.
Is Augie correcting me on I said Robbie and he wants me to say Roby? Is it Roby? Because I've always heard of people say Robbie. Roby's a stupid name. If that's your name, Margot, change it.
No. I would say Margot Robbie at work, and he would always correct me.
To be
Margot
Robbie?
Yes.
Oh, so you agree with me. And you're just making fun of him?
Yes.
Okay, we're back on the same. I like that. That's good. That's great.
Gosh dang it. I don't know if I like popping up people's things anymore.
What's your next? I'm so sweaty in this garage. It is 10:40 in the morning and it's already 80 degrees.
Big thanks to Higgy and Brian McKee for this nerd news. Ready Player 2.
Okay.
Did you know this?
I mean, because
You
it was
did?
posted on Facebook by Ryan McKee. He spoiled your nerd
he
news.
did. That's all right. It's going to be the book, actually. So if we're thinking about a Ready Player 2 movie coming out anytime soon, it's not going to happen. It's the book. Ready Player 2, the book. But everyone says Ready Player 1, the book, is amazing.
Yeah, but now you've seen the movie, so it would be a
No. They say, like, Jason Smith and Higgy both say, go read the book. I think that should be our next book club.
You liked the movie. I thought it was okay. I'm not interested in reading the book. You read it.
Okay.
You read it.
Fine.
Okay. Oh, so you probably saw this. You probably know about this, but for everybody who may not, I think it's really cool nerd news, and I'm gonna pull it up on here so we can actually see it. Boop-a-doo.
What is this?
Nope, this version. Mark Hamill reveals that he has secretly been in every movie of Star Wars Disney era except the prequels. Did you not know this?
What do you mean secretly?
Because he's been a voice in every single Disney Star Wars thing that's existed except the prequels.
Shut up.
Wow, you didn't know this.
No.
You
What do
know
mean?
all Mark Hamill news.
You mean like in the cartoons and stuff? Like the extended universe?
Well, it's basically I had this. I figured you knew about this, so I didn't
Okay.
bring up all the
I'm going to have to
ones.
read it. Just send it to me.
No, I mean it's basically he was like now fans have discovered as actors a fan of the show. Which show? So we know he was in Rise of Skywalker, obviously.
I know he was in The Mandalorian.
Yes, obviously. Chapter 5, the gunslinger of
Yep.
oh yeah, that was him there. Then 2 recent cameos beginning, blah, 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 blah. I'll have to find it. I didn't have this prep because I honest to God thought you would know every
No.
single one. You know every
I'm
single
going to have to research this because I want to know more about it for sure.
yeah. You have to, I guess.
Augie's mind is blown.
I am so just call him up, John. I'm so sweaty. I can't even think. I don't get like
It's going to be
they
like 100
sweat,
degrees and in
I'm
the
getting,
garage
like,
with
face
no
sweat.
AC. Hey, 2 nerds in a garage. For reals.
What else nerd news you got?
Oh, that's it. Except for that Constantine is on Hulu and it's an awesome movie. I think you should watch it.
Okay.
That's it.
Anything else you think we should watch?
No.
All right, well, then I guess you get to have your nerd fight today.
Yes. Nerd fight. Pick a card, any card. White first.
White first. Of course, it's America.
God.
Okay.
I feel like I had this. Okay, who are we fighting today?
I
Nerds, you got to help us figure out who wins this fight.
am a hockey player.
I am Gandhi. Okay, so you have a one up
I'm not
already.
going to beat up Gandhi.
Well, this is a fight. We have like Gandhi and this hockey player do not like each other. They're fighting. Okay, this is
Gandhi
the premise of
is
this whole
nice to
exercise
everybody.
is that they're fighting.
Gandhi is, I can't.
All right.
I can't fight Gandhi. I'm sorry.
You're gonna fight Gandhi.
Oh my gosh, you're so dead.
What do you got? You have a hockey player.
You should read yours first. I'll read mine first. I have a hockey player who's in a fighter jet and armed with a long electrified whip.
Oh man, you're so gonna win. All right,
Who are you?
I'm Gandhi, made of stone. That's lactose intolerant. I think I'm gonna lose this fight.
You're made of stone.
And I'm lactose intolerant.
So you're basically like Statue Gandhi who can't drink milk.
Yeah. So if you throw cheese at my statue, I'm dead.
I'm sorry. I'm
That's all
sorry,
right.
Gandhi.
I think I was
You
winning the
lost
fight game.
so bad.
I think we're tied again.
That's like not even kind of
We-
a fight.
Normally we'd have you guys chime in to say, on the closer
Can
fights.
anybody get Gandhi to win?
How
at
does
all?
Gandhi win this fight, people? I don't think it happens.
Two nerds in a sauna. That's exactly us right now. We're
Yes.
two nerds in a sauna. Except I've gained so much weight in quarantine. It'd be great if this was like weight coming off, but it doesn't. I go on the scale and I always get more weight, more weight, more weight. And now if you're a boy, you just, I had 2 pizzas and I've lost 2 pounds.
Can we have?
I wish they saw what just happened. I saw it in slow motion. Go to the beginning of the show. Remember when I said John is not allowed to have cups in here that don't have lids?
So, nerds, thank you very much for joining us in our new format. Make sure you.
He literally put down beer stein, knocked over other cup that had a little bit of coffee left in it that slowly spun through the air and landed on the ground.
Make sure to rate and review our podcast on Facebook,
You
YouTube,
mean on Apple Podcasts.
Apple Podcasts.
None of the
Anything
other
to change the subject because I'm going to die as soon as those cameras stop. So I'm trying to keep them going as long as possible.
Oh, nerds. You're the awesome sauceum.
You're the best.
We got to get out of this sweaty garage.
Yes, we do.
So, later, Gators.
Whoops.
Oh, wait, you know what? You've been listening to Two Nerds in a Garage podcast. If you're having fun nerding out with us, please subscribe on Apple Podcasts. Rate and review.
I wanna
as it
see
really
what else
helps
I could-
others
we
find
forgot
the
to
show,
put
which
up all
helps us
these
keep it really fun.
things.
So,
What
we're
happened to
also
the
on all
nerdies
of your
then?
other